feedback concept. In this lecture we will discuss about feedback concept. Feedback concept used in amplifiers, because feedback is a phenomenon, feedback is a concept which is used in many disciplines, many subjects. Feedback is also used in control system. Feedback is also used in analog electronics, in the amplifier circuits. So here we are discussing feedback concept in amplifiers. It means feedback amplifier. When feedback is incorporated in amplifiers, we call it as feedback amplifier. So from where it comes, what exactly is the feedback, and what are different types of feedback amplifiers, we'll discuss in this lecture. This lecture will provide introduction to feedback amplifier. So when we discuss about an amplifier, amplifier means a device which amplifies the signal. Let us draw a simple block diagram of an amplifier. This block, if I write it as A, what is the meaning of this block? The meaning of this block is, whenever there is some input signal Xi, that input signal may be voltage signal or current signal. Similarly, there is output signal Xo. So the input signal is Xi, output signal is Xo. So what will be gain? Gain will be, how will I write? A, which we write as amplification, that is equal to Xo divided by Xi. Xo divided by Xi is the gain, that is amplification, amplifier's gain, where Xo is the output signal, Xi is the input signal. See here in this amplifier, there is no feedback, because whenever we say there is a feedback, feedback is the process in which some part of output is fed back to the input. Feedback is a general mechanism. We buy a product for somewhere, the customer sees the performance, the performance of the product. If it is a car, the customer tells the feedback of that particular car, the performance, the mileage, other things, the interior, other things. That feedback is sent to the manufacturer, that there is this defect or this is good thing. So that kind of feedback is there. So whenever there is a feedback, output is connected with input. That is a mechanism, there is a network which connects input and output. So some part of output is sampled and that goes to the input of any device, that we call as feedback. So we can see in this block diagram, there is no feedback at all. Output is not being sampled and some of the portion is not being mixed with the input. And therefore, this A, which we call as the gain here, is the open loop gain. Sometimes we call it as gain without feedback. There is no feedback. Sometimes it is called as gain without feedback, or we can call it as open loop gain, because there is no closed loop. The moment we think of feedback in any device or in the amplifier, here we are talking about amplifier. The moment we talk about feedback, there will be closed loop. How? As I told you, there is a network. What is the network? Feedback network. The network through which the feedback will be mixed with the input. Feedback will be given to the input. And what is that network? As I gave the example of customer. So customer, in case of a product, is acting as a feedback network. So here there will be some network, feedback network. This may be a voltage divider or any network which consists of some resistances or some devices. So this is a network which is called as feedback network. What is beta here? Beta is feedback. Beta is feedback factor. Why do we call it as feedback factor? Because this beta decides how much portion, how much part of output is to be fed back to the input. So what do? We sample the output, then some part of output, here we will write beta times Xo. Some part of output which is beta Xo, and this beta Xo can also be written as XF, beta into Xo. Why we can write XF? XF is the signal and F is the feedback signal. So this is the feedback signal which is beta times the output signal. and this is mixed with the input, and we can see that there is a formation of closed loop, and therefore the gain which will come out, we will call it as closed loop gain or feedback gain. And this is a simple mechanism of a feedback concept in the amplifier. So when we decide the gain after connecting this loop, feedback loop, that gain will be called as closed loop gain or gain with feedback. How to determine that? Let us understand it here. Actually, this signal is, there is a source signal and this is your Xi. This is our Xi. Now here what we are doing? Plus minus. Suppose this feedback component which is Xf here, it is subtracted from source. How will I write? I will write it as Xi is equal to Xs minus beta times X1. It means Xi is equal to Xs minus Xf. What is happening? Some part of output which is sampled and given by the feedback network is being subtracted from the source. It means that a negative feedback, customer is not happy about certain part or certain factor of that particular component of the product, and therefore there is a negative feedback in the amplifier. That is one example. So whenever there is a negative feedback, what will happen? This component will be subtracted, and when I write plus, when it is added with this becomes positive feedback. So by default, normally we talk about negative feedback. This we will discuss later when we will compare negative feedback and positive feedback. Negative feedback is all advantages in comparison with positive feedback, and therefore whenever we by default talk about feedback, that is generally negative feedback. So we are considering here negative feedback. What is our Xi? It is Xs minus beta Xo. Now can we determine the gain after feedback? Can we determine the closed loop gain? Yes. What will be closed loop gain? If I write an expression for closed loop gain as AF. Why AF? Feedback gain. How can I write? XO remains XO. Output signal is output, but see the loop. What is the input signal before the loop? Outside the loop, that is Xs. So what will be my closed loop gain? That is XO divided by Xs. Now can we write the expression of XO divided by Xs? Yes. We can see that there is expression for A, that is XO upon Xi, and what is another? Xi is equal to Xs minus beta Xo. If we substitute value of Xi there, the expression will be in terms of XO and Xs. That is Xi is equal to XO upon A. And when we write this, when we substitute the value of Xi here, and when we determine AF, what we'll get? We'll get A divided by 1 plus beta A. This will be the expression of closed loop gain. This is the expression of closed loop gain. Very simple. There are two expressions. We can say this is equation number 1, and this we can write as equation number 2. And when we combine equation number 1 and equation number 2, and when we want to write X upon Xs, we will get simply A divided by 1 plus beta A. What is the finding? What is the conclusion? The conclusion is, earlier the gain without feedback was A, this A. Now what is new gain? What is closed loop gain? Closed loop gain is equal to A divided by 1 plus beta A. It means, since this is a positive factor, 1 plus beta A, so this factor is greater than 1. What does it mean? It means that your AF will be less than A. AF is less than A, and this is the case of negative feedback. And very simply, if you reverse the condition, I mean when we write Xs plus beta Xo, here we replace this negative sign by positive sign. This component will be added with source signal. What will happen? This becomes 1 minus beta A. So when we are interested in writing the expression for positive feedback, what will be the expression? The expression will be AF will be greater than A. The feedback will be positive feedback. Positive feedback. So in this lecture, what we discussed is we have tried to introduce a concept, feedback concept in the amplifier. In any amplifier, if feedback is incorporated, what happens? Whenever there is a feedback mechanism, feedback process in the amplifier, its gain changes. And gain changes in two different ways. Number one, for negative feedback, how the component which is sampled and given back to the input, added back to the input, is subtracted from the source, it becomes negative feedback, gain becomes A divided by 1 plus A beta, and when it is added, it becomes A divided by obviously 1 minus beta A. And in that case, your feedback gain will increase. And in the case of negative feedback, which we are calling normally as default feedback, because that is all good, beneficial, advantageous, better feedback as compared to positive feedback. So for that, the gain, that is closed loop gain, will be always less than the open loop gain. So this is all about our feedback concept in amplifiers. I hope this is very clear to everyone, and in next lectures connected to this feedback concept, we will discuss about positive feedback, negative feedback, advantages of negative feedback, feedback sensitivity, how does feedback change the gain, and different other factors in amplifier like bandwidth, distortion, noise, apart from in addition to gain, that we'll discuss in subsequent lectures. Thank you.